Guys, today pag-uusapan lang natin itong si Pi Network. Ang dami kasing mga nagtatanong sa atin dito, kaya this is only a quick discussions. Silipin natin yung pinaka-chart niya dito. As per checking, nagkaroon siya ng pagbagsak ng presyo 16.15 cents. No? So, yan yung previous lows niya. And right now, yung pinaka-presyo niya is nasa 15.49 within 24 hours. Sa weekly, nag-11 pa nga ito. Ayan, 11.42. I think yan yung pinaka all-time low niya, no? Meron pa ba? So, 11.42 yung pinaka all-time low as of the moment nitong si Pi. Tapos umangat siya ng 16.81. Pag-uusapan natin today, guys, dahil nga dun sa mga nagtatanong ano yung mga factors dito. But then again, guys, no, itong video natin today is just for ideas lang. I just want to acknowledge, answer your questions, as well as ma-share ko yung experience ko dito. And again, this is not qualify as an investment or financial advice. We have disclaimer down below. Hindi rin po ako financial advisor. Please be mindful for that. And ngayon ay makikita natin dito yung presyo nga nitong si Pi Network, PHP, and yung market cap niya as of now is nasa 128.85 billion. Number 37 ito sa overall crypto market. Circulating supply, guys, no, ito. Isa ito sa malaking factors, no. Discuss natin yan. Pero bago tayo pala dito, guys, mag-start, kung hindi nyo pa na-like itong video na ito, please like this video first. Subscribe yung YouTube channel natin, turn on the bell icon para ma-notify kayo dito sa mga updates natin na ginagawa sa ating YouTube channel, guys, to. So, malaking factors itong circulating supply dahil 100 billion ito, guys, no? Hindi ito biro. Masyadong malaki ito comparing to its current price. So, makikita natin for the past couple of months, ayan, no, decreasing talaga yung price action dahil sa speculation din ito ng mga traders na nagkakaroon ng unlocks, no? Every time na nagkakaroon ng unlocks sa mga may allocation ng Pi, mag-unlock yung circulating supply, guys, no? So that's one of the factors. Yung all-time high niya pala is umabot ng 176, no? And in USDT, nasa 2.75 USDT. Gusto ko lang din i-share ito, guys, and i-discuss dahil ang dami ditong mga nakapag-earn din, mga early na nakapag-earn tapos nakapag-withdraw papunta sa kanilang e-wallets, no? So it's free. But then again, guys, I also want to discuss yung pinaka risk dito. Yes, there's an opportunity, pero yung risk dito, guys, no, napaka-importante na maintindihan nyo yung pinaka-risk dito. Unang-una sa mga early adopters is that they have this verification, KYC. So, dyan pa lang, magtataka ka na kung saan gagamitin yung pinaka-KYC, also the volatility ng itong Pi Network, and yung pag-breach sa mga smart contracts. That's a potential or possible scenario ng risk, guys. So, yeah, there's an opportunity. You get some free, pero kailangan nyo pa rin, guys, maintindihan yung pinaka-risk dito, guys, so para mas magkaroon siya ng informed decisions dito. And for the trader's perspective, yeah, the volatility is one of the risk. Hope you understand that. And again, as I mentioned, I just want to share dito my experience, no. So right now, nasa daily time frame tayo nitong si Pi USDT. As we observe dito, we can see a bullish divergence ito. Ayan, sa liwaan ng price action and oscillators, guys, no. So, as per checking dito sa volume is going up. Ayan. The price action is going down. Oscillators is going up. Like, for example, the MACD is going up. At yung RSI or stochastic RSI natin is going up din. So, that's one of the factors dito kaya nagkaroon ng pag-angat ng presyo. Pero, isa sa mga tinitingnan ko dito, guys, is yung retest sa upside. Like, for example, let's add dito ng EMA, like 50 EMA. Baba muna natin ito. So, dito, punta tayo sa my trading view. And then, add lang natin yung EMA, no? So, dito sa my indicators. So, EMA or moving average exponential. Ma-add na siya dito and close muna natin to. So, dito, select natin. Naka 9 siya. Punta lang tayo sa settings. Gawin natin na 50. And then, style is like kulay puti. Ayan. Okay. So, as per checking, guys, sa daily, isa sa mga resistance niya dito is itong 50 EMA, no? So, kailangan niya basagin ito, magkaroon ng pag-angat ng presyo. Pero, if ever man na nagkaroon ako dito ng DCAs itong zone na to is a selling area guys, no. Itong area na ito. So in my own it's my own opinion lang naman ito guys. So this is my selling point if ever man na ay DCA within like 19-16 cents, no. So that's on the daily time frame. Next one is yung trend line niya. So let's plot extended trend line or ray dito. So from here going here, ayan. So if ever man na magkaroon yan ng break out sa upside, there's a next resistance, no, which is yung diagonal resistance trend line dito. Itong kulay blue na nilagay natin. So which is around this zone. Pero that's the upside scenario. Pero downside scenario dito guys is that if ever na ma-reject itong area na ito, itong zone na ito, yan, if ever na magkaroon ng rejection just like what happened for the previous retest, like for example this one, retested and nagkaroon ng rejection at mas bumagsak pa yung price action guys. So if ever man na mangyari ulit yan, this is on the daily time frame, at pwede pa itong bumalik dito sa previous lows or dito sa zone na ito, no? It's only a probabilities for Pi. Hope you get some insights dito. It's a balanced discussion lang naman. I just share ng insights dito, upside and the potential downside and probability on the upside guys, no? So yun guys, hope you get some insights, ideas dito, especially sa mga nagtatanong update sa current price ni Pi, ano yung presyo niya in PHP, and ito yung pinapresyo niya guys in PHP as of recording this video. Huwag kayong magpapascams online, huwag kayong magpapascam sa Facebook na masyadong mataas yung presyo doon na nakikita nyo. This is only the official price na anytime you can just sell your Pi na nakuha sa airdrop guys, no? So yun lang for today. Hope you get some updates, insights dito. Sana nasagot ko yung mga questions nyo. Maraming salamat ulit guys sa panunood. Ingat tayong lahat. Peace out. Bye for now.